Hello? Testing, testing? All right. 3, 2, 1. On this occasion, the 139th annual commencement of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, we are proud to introduce you, Poly's class of 2025!
please stand and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and lift every voice and sing. You may be seated. Now we introduce our special guest, the Honorable Mayor Brandon Scott.
All right. Good afternoon, Mom, Dad, uncles, aunt, cousins, everyone, but especially the Baltimore Polytechnic class of 2025. We have not been loud enough. Let's make some noise for them, please. Thank you. Thank you. Young people, I am so proud to be celebrating with each and every one of you today, especially you, London and Kennedy. But I want to start today by giving a shout out to all your parents, guardians, teachers, staff, everyone that helped you get to this point today. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Nobody makes it to this point in their life by themselves, and we all need somebody with us. Young people, I'm going to be very quick. And while I'm so excited to see each and every one of you walk across this stage today, I got to be real with you because that's the only way I know how to be. You are graduating at one of the toughest times in the history of this country. Basic life, decency, supports, and the things that are supposed to await you once you graduate today are under attack by the most powerful person in the world. Those attacks are even deepened if you're Black, Hispanic, a woman, or a member of the LGBTQ plus community. But my challenge to you young people today is to fight every day to become the best version of you, because that is how we will win. Fight every day against the things that they do and say, because that is how we will win. You all can be whatever you aspire to be in life, partially because you're from this great place called Baltimore that produces the strongest people in the world. My wife worked this part. Partially because you graduate from pilots. She even made me wear an orange tie today for you all. But most importantly, it's because you believe in yourself. Nothing is impossible for each and every one of you. As long as you believe in yourself, continue to work as hard as you had to get to this point, and never let any doubt sink into your heart. I know that you all will be the best representatives from the city of Baltimore that the world has seen, and that our future is brighter than our past because you will be leading us. Thank you. I love you. Congratulations.
At this time, please stay tuned for a message from our CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, Dr. Sonia Santelises.
As the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, I am so pleased and excited to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2025. Congratulations, families, neighbors, community members, school leaders, and staff for helping these young people reach their goal. I am proud of each and every one of you for your hard work and perseverance. Many of you have overcome many obstacles, personal challenges, and struggles. You are here because you dug in and worked hard. You are the future and present leaders of Baltimore City, and you are going to take this torch today. It is your day to say to the world that you have something positive to contribute. We are truly thrilled to be launching you officially into a world that needs every gift and talent you have to offer. We wish you the best of success in your life after city schools, but know that we will always be here to support and celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
At this time, I would like to introduce the principal of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, Mark T. Sawyer.
Greetings, parents, relatives, faculty, distinguished platform guests, friends, and of course, most importantly, the class of 2025. I am pleased to welcome you to the 139th annual commencement of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. We are here today to honor Poly's class of 2025, which today adds its own distinctive contributions to a rich heritage of our school. Helping us to honor these unique and talented young people are a number of platform guests that I would like to recognize at this time. To my right in the first row, we have, you've already met, the Mayor of Baltimore, Mr. Brandon Scott. Next is Dr. Tracy Durant, the Senior Executive Director of Equity for Baltimore City Public Schools. Next to her is Tina Hike Hubbard, the Chief of Communications and Community Engagement for Baltimore City Public Schools. Next is School Board Commissioner Stephen Lowinger. Last in the first row is Dr. Eduardo Sindaco. He is the Instructional Leadership Executive Director for Network 8. Behind him, we have Dr. Editha Bartakilo. She is the Senior Class Advisor for this class. Next to her is Fahim Hamid. He is also a class advisor for this great class. Next to him is Jennifer Barton. She is one of our senior counselors. Next to her is Twana Sellers, our Department Chair of Guidance, as well as a senior class counselor. Next to her is Dr. Shirley Ukal-Koberia, our 12th grade administrator. And the last person in that row is Mr. Matthew Woolston, an assistant principal, the business manager of Poly, and the person responsible for coordinating this commencement ceremony. Behind him in the third row is Matthew Adelberg, our 10th grade administrator. Next is Kia Glaze. She is Poly class of 1983, our 11th grade administrator. Next to her is Lee Golden, Poly class of 1986. She is our 9th grade administrator. Next to her is Angie Brickhouse, the Executive Director of our Poly Foundation. Next to her is Mr. Keith Roberts, Poly class of 1989. He is the President of our Poly Alumni Association. And the last person in that row is Nairi Wilson, Poly class of 1992. She is the Vice President of our Alumni Association. Behind her is our Student Government Association President, Marvelous Kalajaye. Next, we have our Senior Class President, Colin Lee. Next to him, we have Saloni Gill, our Senior Class Upper Vice President. Next is our Senior Class Lower Vice President, Cameron Parson. Next to her is our Senior Speaker for today's ceremony, Brian Hajam. And last, but certainly not least, is Mr. Norman Perry, a former engineering instructor who will assist with today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, before you sits the class of 2025, 371 strong. Graduates, you have earned this moment. You have shown resilience, determination, and heart. As the first class since the COVID pandemic to complete their 4 years fully in person, you have faced challenges that no class before you could have imagined, and you faced them with courage. You balanced the rigors of Poly's demanding academic programs with the uncertainty of today's times. And today, you emerge stronger, wiser, and ready for the world ahead. As you step out into that world, know this: success is not defined by titles or accolades. It is defined by how you treat others, how you lift those around you, and how you persevere through adversity. The future ahead will test you, but if you carry forward the lessons you've learned at Poly, curiosity, discipline, and integrity, you will rise to meet every challenge. You are the leaders, the innovators, and the change makers of tomorrow, and you are ready. We are so proud of the perseverance this class has shown over their 4 years at Poly, as evidenced by their vast achievements. Listen closely to some of these achievements. This class has had 1,713 acceptances to 289 different colleges. And that is in 39 states, the District of Columbia, Canada, and the Caribbean. That number includes acceptances to 27 public and private colleges here in Maryland, where we are sending alone 72 students to the University of Maryland at College Park. Some other distinguished institutions include Harvard, Brown, Yale, Duke, Howard, Johns Hopkins, Morehouse, Spelman, University of California, Berkeley, University of Pennsylvania, Georgia Institute of Technology, Cornell, and the United States Naval Academy. "98% of this class is graduating on time. 95% of this class has a post-secondary plan in place, which includes either a 2- or 4-year college, a trade school, or the military. Over 90% of these students took at least one college-level AP course during their time at Poly, with many students taking at least 2 or more. In total, this class took a record number of AP exams during their 4-year career. As of this date, this class, listen to this number, has been offered over $46 million in scholarships and grants. This is a record amount for Poly, and it does not include any loans that have been offered. This is an outstanding statistic that is still rising. Each day we're still having things come in, which makes us extremely proud. The entire class volunteered over 48,000 hours of community service. Talk about goodness and mercy. They have shown their capabilities in many arenas, in our classrooms, in local college laboratories, on our athletic teams, including numerous city and Maryland State champions, in community service activities, through a variety of performing arts, in extracurricular club activities, including robotics champions and chess champions, and lastly, in numerous leadership capacities both at Poly and in their own communities. Class of 2025, I want to leave you with this final message. We call today your commencement because we are not celebrating an ending. We are celebrating the beginning of the next chapter of your life. Poly was just a stepping stone on the journey you are on. Well, maybe more than just a stepping stone. Let's call it your foundation. Just as you made a choice 4 years ago to attend Poly, you recently have made decisions for the next part of your life. Rest assured, that all of us at Poly are confident that you are prepared for whatever you choose to accomplish in your lives. Keep moving forward, always believe in yourself, dream big, and make it happen. You are what the world needs. Never forget how proud we are of you. Let's give them a hand. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present our senior student speaker, Brian Hajam, who will come forward to share some reflections of this year's graduating class. Brian.
Good afternoon, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and of course, the class of 2025. Standing here feels a little bit surreal. It hasn't quite sunk in yet that we've just conquered 13 years of school. Each and every fleeting instant has, in one way or another, fashioned who we are out of thousands of memories, half a dozen challenges, and an innumerable mixture of relationships. Our Poly story commenced 4 years ago, on August 23rd, 2021. And I'll admit that waking up at 6:30 was the hard part after 2 years of waking up 5 minutes before class. Now, we walked in as uncertain freshmen, greeted by the unforgettable sound of Mr. Headley's booming, "Good morning, happy campers." And even though I walk in through the engineering building now, I do still hear it in the back of my mind. The past 4 years at Poly have somehow been the longest and shortest of our lives. Longest because of the late nights, the effort, the resilience, and physics, but shortest because of the laughter, the school events, and the bonds that we built along the way. We came in unsure of where we'd fit in, unsure of what high school would hold, but slowly, day by day, we found our people, our voice, and our way. We learned that success isn't always about the grade you get on that calc quiz. It's about showing up the next day and trying again, and refusing to let a bad test define you. We realized that our worth isn't found in comparison, it's found in our individuality, in our stories. High school has given us a plethora of opportunities, from winning city championships in sports, pursuing research, and gifting our eyes with the sight of DeMario running around in a Lorax costume during the pep rally. But the real power of these moments isn't found in trophies or transcripts. It's in us. Each of us has grown in ways that a GPA could never measure. We've overcome loss, faced challenges head-on, and learned not just how to think, but how to care, how to lead, and how to keep going even when the odds are against us. Through every high and every low, we've become a mosaic of personalities, passions, and dreams, all different, yet bound by a shared experience that only we understand. Now, all of us are not going to end up in the same place. Some of us will be doctors or engineers, and others will be writers and famous artists. But as we look forward to our future, whether you're headed to college, trade, the military, or the Chick-fil-A Culinary Institute, I want you to remember this. The world doesn't just need smart people. It needs kind ones, ambitious ones, and brave ones ready to forge a path to a better and brighter future. You are that person. We all are. We are Poly engineers. We innovate, we solve, and we persevere. We are Poly parrots. We rise, we soar, and we speak up when it matters most. And so, class of 25, let's start now. Let's build our future like engineers and rise like parrots, unafraid to fly far and fly loud. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have come to the primary purpose for this gathering, which is to award diplomas. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as principal of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take great pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Tracy Durant, the Senior Executive Director of Equity for Baltimore City Public Schools.
Good morning, class of 2025. Good morning, class of 2025. Before I complete my assignment, I want to take a special moment to congratulate and acknowledge my scholarship recipient, Marvelous, as well as one of my favorite humans on the entire planet, my goddaughter, London. Godmommy is so proud of you. Now, acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by the principal and by the authority vested in me as the Senior Executive Director of Equity for Baltimore City Public Schools, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2025 for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Commissioner Stephanie Redding Lollinger.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're about to make this official. Let's get some energy. All right. In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the Senior Executive Director of Equity for Baltimore City Public Schools, and by the virtue of authority vested in me as School Board Commissioner, I take pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2025 for the conferring of high school diplomas.
At this time, I will confer diplomas with the help of Dr. Shirley Ucall-Cobaria, our 12th grade administrator, and Mr. Matthew Adelberg, our 10th grade administrator. Each graduate will receive a welcome letter, a special etching of our school, and an alumni pin which symbolizes membership in our alumni association. These pins will be handed out by the president of our alumni association, Mr. Keith Roberts, and the vice president of our alumni association, Ms. Nairi Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not come forward to take photographs, since this will block other people's view. Instead, as you can see right here, we will have a professional photo taken as each graduate receives their diploma and when they receive their alumni pin at the bottom of the ramp. These photos will be available through Life Tough Touch photographers. When we begin reading names, and I have to say this, my request is that you hold all applause until all names have been called. We want everyone's name to be heard. I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Ucall-Cobaria.
Mr. Walston, can you help me with this? Now comes the moment our graduates and their families have been waiting for. It's time to recognize each members of the class of 2025. Remy Jarrell Abrams. Lillian Magdalena Adams. Malik Anthony Adamson. Olivia Edna Adarqua Yadom. Nadia Aduni Adeduyin. Avery Joseph Agnes. Anis Kareem Ahmed. Christopher Lawrence Ajayi. Idris Abdullah Alaudi. William Sheen Allen. Mario Osei Asari Alston. Heidi Carolina Cruz Amador. Greta Giro Ambrose. Alexa Anaya. Brittany Andia. Caleb Alexander Ander. Jonisha Harmony Andrews. Cameron Landon Askew. Aliyah Marie Austin. Isaiah Zion Austin. Jason Lee Ayers Jr. Nicholas Kent Bader. Charles Ethan Barr. Zaire Keon Ball. Damaya Latavia Banks. Sawyer Christopher Benhart. Tamara Katrine Berger. Kennedy Faith Bethia. Jaden Terrell Bishop. Samuel Christopher Bolden. Brandon Christopher Bowles. Kimberly Crystal Bravo Romero. Maria Angeli Breve Romero. Teddy Rain Bridgeford. Jordan Sierra Brooks. Kamar Rashad Brooks II. Kayla Catania Brooks. Morgan Dream Brooks. Jaden Therese Brown. Leah Rachelle Brown. Michael Maurice Brown Jr. Sequoia Maya Brown. Kylia Adriana Brown. Mina Tolles Brunel. River Alma Buchanan. Damario LaShawn Bunch. Pierce Austin Berger. Erica Tuwanda Burley. Dewan Tyrese Burrell Jr. Courtney Patricia Campbell. Kennard Tyon Kennedy. Isabella Alexia Carranza. Faith Diane Carrington. Aiden Michael Carter. Brandon Xavier Carter. Jordan Rihanna Casey. Josue Anders Castellan Jr. Brenda Melissa Castro Quintanilla. Sophia Grace Chaco. Warren Victor Chambers. Jamaria Lenore Chandler. Command Jaden Chapman. Aliyah Jasmine Clark. Sydney Renee Clements. Sarah Siada Kumba Cole. Amari Khalil Corbin. Janelle Dalise Cutton. Karan Byron Crawford. Myron Dwight Crowder. Cynthia Mariela Cruz Diaz. Denia Marie Cunningham. Christina Michelle Anastasia Dabrio. Shamar Alexander Dansbury. Cameron Nasir Davis. Mackenzie Jaden Day. Daniel Andre De Shields. Lucas Russell Del Pino. Jessica Veronica Diaz Guevara. Vanessa Yasmin Diaz Portillo. Nubia Michelle Diaz Velasquez. Taj James Dixon. Pierre Finn Dugan. Sarah Elizabeth Dunkley. Ariana Eleni Durham. Joanna Kamira Edwards. Lev Raphael Steinig Eisner. Anelka Tishana Ellis. Diego Leonel Escobar Figueroa. Brandon George Faison. Blake Robinson Fisher. Kalia Jasleen Fisher. Kanan Marcus Fitzgerald. Noah Samuel Fixler. Sean Lamont Fleet Jr. Sanaya Ariane Fleet. Iker Flores Peralta. Richard Lee Floyd III. Ace Kayleen Foleike. Percy Silman Ford. Chloe Soho Fortune. Justice Brianna Francis. Leonardo Franco Martinez. Lenny Flower Frederick. Kelvin Adonis Funes Lemus. Damarian Amar Gaines. Natalie Adriana Gamboa Cuevas. Jocelyn Garcia Torres. Chelsea Giselle Anaya Gary. Kieran Michael Govey. Tuck Daniel Govin. Madeline Janine Gedansky. Thorsten Elton Gear Edwards. Joseph Tinay Getachew. Pauline Cher Pardo Gianchand. Jordan Rikaya Hillcrest. Francis O'Kay Giddens. Alyssa Matilda Goldenberg. Emmeline Rosemary Gomez Juarez. Ashley Anaí Gonzalez Villalta. Max McAllister Ways Goodwin. Kaylee Uriel Gordon. Adam Elijah Grace. Zoe Isabella Grant. Jasmine Ray Green. Kashmir Ashaya Kashia Greer. Marshall Benjamin Greer. Leah Nayila Griffin. Blair Simone Griffith. Kennedy Samaya Griffith. Casper James Granville. Deontay Joseph Gross. Camila Claribel Guzman Ambrosio. Zeta Alexis Hall. Amara Elizabeth Hammond. Gavin Stone Hancock. Malaya Destiny Hancock. Tavian Colin Hansley McCoy. Adam Ali Haran. Jacob Zev Harberger. Ryan Carly Harding. Amaya Tiana Harmon. Shayla Lael Harris. Tyler Jermaine Harris. Chase James Harrison. Jacob Eric Hartley Jr. Kingston Lennox Henry. Aliyah Herbert. Quentin John Isaac Herbert. Mario Enrique Hernandez. Deira Lizanea Hernandez Herrera. Shania Aliyah Hicks. Ayana Marie Denise Hill. Omari Kijana Thomas Hollingsworth Jr. Brianna Janique Hope. Sydney Elise Houston. Cassia Adele Hughes. Maxwell Cooper Hunt. Jalissa Rochelle Hutchinson. Nell Emily Hutchinson. William Joseph Hilton. Torian Michael James. Jaden Alexander Jefferson. Juliana Marlene Jefferson. Kayla Sanai Jenkins. Conrad Alexander Jenkwing. Ava Zhang. Donovan Blake Johnson. Kamauri Dante Johnson. Markaya Tracy Johnson. Janaya Elizabeth Jones. Paul Christopher Joyce. Jacob Bassi Kalu. Musa Mamadou Kane. Emily Grace Kelly. Jivari Ricardo Lamont Kelly. Kennedy Jasmine Kelly. Eric Lamont Kennedy Jr. Nasir Zaire Giovanni King. Marcos Constantinos Quiricos. Genesis Nivea Kitchen. Madeline Pearl Kopecki. Eden Juliet Kurz.
Carlos Montgomery Lacey Jr. McKenna Summer Lamb. Janaya Tamia Lewis Chambers. Callaway Vega Lipkin. B. Katz Lipson. Keon Derek Love. Justin Terrell Lyles. Tracy Terrell Lyons Jr. Gideon David Malman. William Kelson Malone. Tamaya Denise Martinez Cleary. Brazil Armani Matthews. Eke Mba. Casey Kamaya McBride. Tevin Aaron McCoy. Kennedy Corey McCrae. Anjali Amel McCutcheon Shabazz. Hafid Amir McIntyre. Noah Landis McNally. Rachel Rocio Medina. Vanya Alexandra Mendez. Angela Mensa. Leo Morgan Micah Jones. Jalen Isaiah Milborn. Ruby Masilia Millward. Austin Christopher Mitchell. Umar Farouk Muhammad Muzni. Aiden Mokadem. Datris Donnell Moore. Aaliyah Erica Morgan. Javaris Anthony Moses Jr. Kamari Terrell Moses. Brian Ari Moore. Peter John Myers. Leah Renee Marcella Myrick. Janae Sierra Nar. Joy Janae Nicholson. Coach, I get it right. Davon Joshua Nolan Jr. Elba Giselle Okoklan Urbano. Elijah Joan Omen. Chidubem Nana Okoronkwo. Bennett Chukwodifu Okorori. Joseph Chukwuemeka Okorori. Obiora Ajuke Okoye. Cameron Joseph O'Neill. Isabella Anna Ebube Onime. Makai Samad Onkwe. Omakahindi Andrew Shangobanje Ifalode Ashumbamise Adekan Owens. Omataye Sharon Shangobambi Ifasade Ashumba Mike Adekon Owens. Edward Timothy Paley. Deasia Amia Pennell. Saya Corey Parker. Kayla Ayana Parrish. Shivani Parsram. Aiden Forrest Paulay. Margaret Catherine Polk. Paris Shanae Payne. Ryan Trinae Pender. Aiden Bradford Pierce. Victoria Selena Pitt. Lincoln John Pixler. Hunter Matthew Pollock. Brianna Princess Pope. Tacoma Phoenix Pope. Christopher Riley Prentice. Elijah Javon Price. Alex Lee Pruitt. Sana Kennedy Purdy. Daniel De Jesus Ramirez Jr. Kylia Anasia Ramsor. Michael Christian Randall Jr. Darnell Bruce Ransom, Jr. Christian Amir Racer. Eamon Charles Regenberg. Stephanie Sarahi Reyes Torres. Cynthia Susie Ricobono. Jonte Ruel Richards. Socorno Maher Richardson. Jade Leah Riddick. Cody Kareem Ringgold. Tamia Najee Rivers. Casey Jarrell Sincere Robinson. Tasia Jayana Robinson. Yamali Esmeralda Rodriguez. Ashley Andrea Romero Ochoa. Hansel Fabrico Romero Cruz. Dwayne Antonio Roney. London Xavier Ross. Sawyer Diego Ross. Nevea Shanae Rucker Coleman. Abigail Ruggiero Mejia. Idrissa Salter. Dakota Diane Sams. Roberto Carlos Sanchez Lopez. Jocelyn Yanet Sanchez Ortega. Ayana Iman Savage. Lee Colson Shutsky. London Kevin Scott. Michael Alexander Caceres Scott. Miles Lloyd Robert Scott. Wanda Denaya Scribner. Destiny Talia Siebels. Caitlin Reese Selden. Tyreek Dante Selman. Jack Philo Serpic. Rishi Shah Nelson. Tyler Stephen Shaw. Lola Michelle Schiffler. Ayana Ray Shipley. Lubov Shomskik. Tanaya Simone Sigler. Luna May Singh. Alana Monet Smith. Harlem Anthony Smith. Mackenzie Alexandra Smith. Tristan Edward Smith. Brazil Najee Smothers. Helena Imelda Solifak Momo. Elijah Lee Sorensen. Miles Elliott Spangler. Kynira Nevea Spencer. Emily Lynn Spicer. Mia Catherine Sprague. Desiree Danielle Squire. Hunter Scott Stauber. Kira Lachey Stevenson. Nico Abai Stevenson. James Finley Stewart. Jaden Aaron Stewart. James Nicholas Stith. Madison Marie Stith. Brandon Ahmad Stokes. Christopher Carroll Arbery Stokes Jr. Jaden Babette Stokes. Raylan Ranell Stokes. Caleb Ethan Street. Diana Latavia Strong. Shantanu Amitabh Sule. Antoine Antonio Sylvia Jr. Aiden Matthew Talley. Denia Simone Talley. David Salomon Taveras Gallardo. Amira Ayana Taylor. Kamaya Makia Taylor. Samaje Mariah Terry. Christopher Antonio Thomas. Daniel Charles Thomas. Shazara Shaprina Thomas. Miles Ramad Thomason. Kayla Thais Thompson. Ashlyn Elaine Tobery Hamby. Edgar Yair Torres Carvalho. Tan Francis Tran. Miles Cole Trogdon. Kalel Isaiah Trotman. Samuel Varcarcel. Cynthia Saray Vieira. Pierre Luis Biggs. Lorenzo Antonio Bizacaro. Imani Soleil Walker. Jalen Logan Walker. Jeremiah Patricia Walker. Tyson Lamont Walker. Love you, buddy. Joanna Wang. Andre Elijah Warren Jr. Carmaya Nevea Washington. Gabriella Elizabeth Washington. Ariel Alyssa Weddington. Maria Michelle Whitehead. Kayla Deanna Wilkins. Isaiah James Williams. Kennedy Elise Williams. Mackenzie Karis Williams. Curtis Leon Willis III. Violet Grace Wood. Dayan Jamal Woodson. Clayton Jamal Wright Jr. Matthew Ryan Yakabuchi. James Antoine Yates II. London Leora Rebecca Yates. Alex Yeah. Denham Oslin Young. Eric Renee Yuba Quintuna. Kevin Patrick Zimmer. Brian Hijam. Cameron Alexandria Parson. Saloni Core Gill. Colin Dustin Lee. Marvelous Obiyemi Kalajayi.
Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025. As we all know, Poly's focus is on academic excellence. Many of our graduates have received awards at the Poly Foundation Scholarship Banquet and the Senior Award Ceremony just a few weeks ago. Their names are all listed in the program. Congratulations to all of the award winners. We have reserved our most prestigious awards for this presentation during this ceremony. These students are not yet aware of the honors they are about to receive. I'd first like to ask Miss Angie Brickhouse to come forward to present the first awards.
Good afternoon. My name is Angie Brickhouse, and I'm the Executive Director of the Foundation arm of the BPI Foundation and Alumni Association. Poly is extremely fortunate to have a foundation that, through the generosity of alumni, parents, and friends, helps to bridge the gap between the annual funding received from the district and what it truly costs to provide a high-quality STEM education. The foundation also supports many special projects throughout the year, as well as providing many scholarships to graduating seniors. In fact, at our annual reception on May 21st, we awarded over $238,000 to 63 deserving scholars. I am honored to present 2 prestigious scholarships today on behalf of the Poly Foundation and Alumni Association. Throughout the scholarship reception, one message was clear: Poly alumni benefited from an amazing education that provided opportunities and opened doors for them in college and career paths. Just as alumni supported them, they will continue to pay it forward to support you and future generations of Poly graduates. Because no matter where you go in life, you will always be a part of the Poly family. That is what both William Tapp King and Grafton Rogers did by leaving substantial gifts to ensure that our students had access to a college education. Affectionately known as Tiger to his students, Mr. Tapp King taught engineering at Poly for 38 years. He died in 1987 at the age of 97, and the first William F. Tapp King Jr. Scholarship was awarded in 1989. This year's recipient was selected by the engineering department. The scholarship provides $3,000 a year for the next 4 years. I am proud to award the 2025 William F. Tapp King Jr. Engineering Scholarship to Jacob Hartley Jr. Congratulations again. Congratulations, Jacob. Grafton Rogers was in his 90s when he paid an unexpected visit to the school. Mr. Rogers died just a year later and named Poly as the sole beneficiary in his will. It seemed fitting that as an inventor who held numerous patents, that we honor his legacy with a scholarship for students who excel in the field of science. In 1999, the first Grafton Rogers Scholarship was awarded. The scholarship recipient was selected by the science department, and the scholarship also provides $3,000 a year for the next 4 years. I am honored to award the 2025 Grafton D. Rogers Science Scholarship to Brian Hajam. Congratulations to Jacob and Brian, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Our next award is the Principal's Medal of Honor. This award was established by the class of 1927 to recognize the graduate who has endeavored to broaden his or her education by doing well not only in scholastic activities, but also by participation in extracurricular activities, service, and leadership. It is considered to be Poly's most prestigious award and I am proud to acknowledge the recipient at this time. This scholar stands out for her devotion to the Baltimore Polytechnic school community and involvement in every facet of student life, from advocating for her fellow students to running various SGA events. I have watched her grow year after year to become the leader she is today. I take great honor in recognizing Marvelous Kalajaye. This year, we are honored to have a presentation from another special guest, Dr. Sonia Santelises, the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools. Dr. Santelises.
Good afternoon, and class of 2025, let me say you are looking good today. So today, at this point, I want to thank the Poly team because I am here to present for the first time a memorial award for my father, Jackson Andrew Brookins, who passed this past October. My dad was a three-letter varsity athlete. Sorry, this is a little more emotional than I thought it would be. He was a three-letter varsity athlete in high school. He was the valedictorian of his high school class in Jackson, Mississippi, and he was admitted to Morehouse at the age of 16. Shout out to the Morehouse folks. My grandmother did not let him attend because she thought he was too young to be alone in Atlanta. He went on, and I will tell you, he went on to major in biology, but got a job as a chemist in Eastman Kodak Corporation and ended there heading up their human relations division. But what was most notable about my dad was actually not what he did in his academic career, even though he ended up as a member of Mensa much later in his life. It was actually what he left as a legacy to the world, and that was in his devotion to his family and to others. And one of the things he was most proud of was not only my work in Baltimore City, but young people in Baltimore City. And so in honor of him and his life, my family this year for the first time is establishing a memorial gift in his honor. And I want to thank the Poly admin for getting this together for me. And I will tell you that the candidates they selected for our review were some of the finest young people our city has to offer. Two of them I would like to acknowledge today with a gift card. Iker Flores Peralta. Iker is described as someone having an analytical mind, an open-minded approach to learning, and he says that his family has instilled a strong work ethic and deep appreciation for educational opportunities. He is well-rounded with lots of character, and his play on the soccer field demonstrates his teamwork. I'd like to call Iker forward and give him congratulations. He'll be attending UMBC in biology to pursue a medical career. Iker? This next young man also says that family is most important. His teachers describe him as having a meticulous approach to his work, a commitment to excellence, and a team leader both within his class and without. One teacher noted, his ability to remain focused and composed in the face of adversity is truly inspiring. I'd like to call forth Dwayne A. Roney, who will be attending Towson University, majoring in bioengineering. And then finally, for the $1,000 award, this is a young lady who really in so many ways demonstrates not only what I love most about serving in Baltimore City, but represents so much of what my dad's life was about. This young lady has been on the honor roll since 9th grade and was a distinguished honors in 11th grade. She's described as having innate compassion. One teacher wrote, she approaches complex subjects with both intellectual curiosity and analytical rigor. And one wrote, what sets her apart is not just her empathy, but also her unwavering reliability. She is someone you can count on. And not only does she maintain her high academic standard, but she is part of the Poly Flag team and volunteers as a tutor to her peers, all while holding down a part-time job to help support her family. Please join me in honoring Kalila Fisher. And Kalila, this is a special bonus because Kalila will be attending one of my father's alma maters, Howard University, to pursue pediatric nursing. Thank you, everyone.
We are almost at the end, but at this time I would like to have Mr. Keith Roberts, Poly Class of 1989, and the President of Poly's Alumni Association to come forward for our alumni charge. Mr. Roberts.
Hello, everyone. I was allocated 2 to 3 minutes, but the clock is running, so I'm going to get moving. Tradition. For the 4 years that you've walked the halls of our great institution, you've heard that word. A tradition of perseverance, a tradition of excellence, a tradition of being both outstanding scholars and members of the community. By your hard work and dedication, you have continued our fine tradition. There are lots of students out here all over this country graduating, but I can tell you one thing for certain, they not like us. Since its founding in 1883, this fine institution has produced individuals destined to change the world. It's now your time. It's now your turn. When I first placed this ring on my finger, I was taught that the ring was to be worn in such a manner that the year would face inwards towards your body. This was so as you navigate through these 4 tough years at Poly, you would draw power and strength from your class. Your 4 years are now complete. It would be my honor to deliver one final message to you. However, I think that message would be a bit more meaningful if delivered by another. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Nyree Wilson, Poly Class of 1992, who serves as the first Vice President of the BPI Alumni Association, and who is also a proud Poly parent of the Class of 2025. She will deliver the final message to our graduates. Nyree.
Class of 2025. As my final act as a Poly parent and my first act as your first Vice President of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute Alumni Association, I have one request. Turn your rings.
Turn your rings. You are now members of the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute Alumni Association. Congratulations, Class of 2025.
All right, we are at the end. I wish to thank all the parents and families of our graduates. Your support and encouragement have added to the success that we are recognizing today. You should be very proud. I would love for our graduates to show your appreciation by giving your families a well-earned round of applause, graduates. Yes, families. Lastly, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the many staff members and parents who work very hard behind the scenes to make this graduation and all of our senior activities possible, with a special thanks to Mr. Woolston for making this wonderful ceremony possible. At this time, I would love to have any Poly staff member in the building please stand to be recognized for the outstanding job you do every day for our school and our students. Yes. Parents and guests, as the recessional finishes, please meet your students out back at Lot H. That is the request. Meet your students out back at Lot H. When the recessional has finished, I am being told to ask that this side of the auditorium exit first, and then this side exit once this side is empty so that we can control the flow of traffic. We need a swift departure today because there is a ceremony starting immediately after ours. Everyone, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. God bless you.